It's good. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, ready. Oh my god.
Fired all of the bullets. Yeah, you shot me through the heart. Casting dice and roulette.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy David Adventure. So, you guys remember the other day I was doing some live streaming. I caught two fish. So, today I'm gonna whip up some oven roast fish with some cabbage and with the two fish and with some rice. So you guys are sticking to the video. I'm gonna whip through this video. Quick, simple recipe, healthy. Guys, as I always thank you guys for supporting. You guys just keep watching. Fish on, guys, fish on. Fish on. Yeah. Alright, people. Fish on. Fish on. Come to me, baby. Come to me. Oh, if he's a grunt, I'm gonna keep him. Oh, yeah. So, these striped grunts, they are plenty here in the Keys, good keepers. So, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna keep this baby. Nice, nice. They are not regulated, So, I'm gonna keep this one. I'm gonna put him out his misery. Yeah. Pretty decent, pretty decent. Right. Uh-huh. Alright, guys, so see him there? This is it. Decent one. Pretty decent one. So, yeah, these striped grunts are plentiful here. As I say, no regulation on them, Yeah. Alright, guys, so here we go. We have our fish right there. So I'm gonna get these fish prep, then get out my ingredients and start. Alright, guys, so right here are my fish. I'm gonna debone the fish. So what you wanna do? You wanna cut between the tail here. Come right up. Get all that flesh off that bone. When you reach the head here, you're gonna go like this. You're gonna slice it down. It's like filleting. It's actually like filleting, but the fish. But you're like it's actually butterflying the fish. So on that part side, I'm gonna go on this other side, do the same thing. So as I say, you wanna get all of the meat off the bone. You just take your time. Get all the meat off the bone. Yeah, nice and easy. No rush. Nice and easy there. Yeah. What you wanna do now? You wanna Yep. Come up. Use a knife. Yep. Yeah. Take your time. Take your time. Yeah. So some people try to do it and get the head off, but all I'm trying to get off is the bone. Yeah. You guys can see all the skeleton is coming on. Pretty simple, pretty simple. If I have a scissors, I would have used the scissors and get this part out, but I'm trying to. This is actually the little bone that sticked out. Yeah, a little bone that sticks out. So painful to come out. Yeah, this little bone. The bone right here. Yeah. So yeah, this is like that. Pretty simple. This is what I want to get. you know, bone out the middle. What I'm gonna do, gonna cut the head down some more. Yeah, butterfly this fish, and you know, clean it up. Get the gill out, get all those go out of it, all those stuff. So in this way now, the stuff that I'm gonna prepare is gonna be stuff inside it, you know. Yeah, ready, decent, really decent, nice. So here I go. There you go, deep bone. It's ready. You have the head on it, same. Perfect. Alright guys, so here I have my cabbage here. I'm just gonna use half of it or a quarter of it. Might let me use this half of it. Yeah, because I don't need it all for these two little fish. So I'm gonna create the magic with this cabbage, you know. So you guys just look what I'm gonna do here. You know, I'm gonna take off all these old leaves, put in the trash. Alright, cut out that little heart out the middle. I don't like it because it's very tough. A lot of people cook it, but for me, it's a no-no. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna cut my cabbage this way. I'm just gonna chop it, you know, because I'm gonna season it. This is where all the season and the flavor is gonna go. Yeah, decent, just decent size like this, decent cuts. You know, I have two fish, so one for each. As cabbage is a thing that when it cook, it shrink, you know. So yeah, here I go, decent amount of cabbage. So I'm gonna get my stuff seasoned up now. Alright, as you all can see, I have my cabbage here. I'm gonna rinse it off a little, you know. I'm gonna rinse my cabbage. You know, always wash your food for cooking them. Alright, so I rinse it off. That is that. So it's gonna be in here. So I'm gonna go through the seasoning process so you guys see what I'm about to do right now. Alright guys, so my cabbage is there. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use some adobe all-purpose. You guys use a season of your choice. I don't measure season, I just throw season until my ancestor say stop. I'm gonna use this complete sazon, you know, badia. As I said, I don't measure season. I just throw season until my ancestor say stop. Yep. So right here I have a little garlic powder, you know, just a little. Also, it cannot be good without the jerk season, you know. Yeah man, the Jamaican jerk season. It's not homemade, but you know, it's gonna be pretty decent. So right there, I have that there. So I'm gonna rub in this season. Just take your hand, rub it in, because as I said, this is gonna be stuff in the fish. You know, pretty decent, awesome. All right, guys, see what happened in here? Awesome. Pretty decent. All right, guys. So right here we have some rice. So I'm gonna set this rice on to start cook at the moment. You know, always wash your rice. Just me alone, so just gonna cook a little. You know, yeah. When you're cooking rice, you just want the water to cover it a little. Just a little, like a hinge on the top. You know, you don't need too much. You know, right there, rice is ready. All right, for the rice, I'm just gonna add a little salt. And you know, as a Jamaican, we always use like butter. You know, little butter. And that's it. Rice is ready to go. Ready to go now. Alright guys, so normally when we are roasting fish in Jamaica, we get like a little butter. You know, we just put a little butter on the file paper before. You know, yeah. Just rub a little butter on the file paper for the fish. There we go. Perfect. After that, there goes our fish. Right guys, so I'm gonna show you what I'm working with here, guys. Just gonna go like this. I'm gonna stuff the fish with some of those stuffing. Gonna go like this. He's not gonna close so well, but you know, I'm gonna stuff him. Also, I'm gonna put some of the stuffings around him. You know, I'm gonna put some of the stuffings around him. Alright, so I'm actually making like a little pouch here. I'm gonna get another file paper, put it on the top here. I'm gonna fold this in here. So you're like closing it up. You're like closing it up. Make sure there's no holes on the file paper. You want to keep the file paper as good a seal as possible. You know, you can add a little liquid if you want into the file paper, but I like to let the fish produce his own juice. You know, yeah. So here we go. This one is ready to go. Awesome. Decent. Alright guys, so I'm gonna put the oven and bake. Alright, 350 is decent for me. Click start. It's preheating right now. So I'm gonna wait on the oven to preheat. After it's preheat, I just put in my fish. My rice is here. As you can see, I put it there. So I'm gonna start cooking. And you know guys, you just look out for this beautiful fish. It's gonna come out so lovely and so juicy. Alright guys, so normally I'll put these on some trays, but fortunately I don't see any trays, so you know, I'm just gonna be careful and put them on the racks. Once they're not burst, they're good, because the file paper actually prevent them. So they're actually gonna be cooking there. Gonna close it. Say, for example, 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, you check it. 15-20 minutes the least amount of time for these fish to be cooked. You know, pretty decent. So as you can see here guys, right here, you know, rice is actually almost ready. Yeah, so that is good. I'm gonna put it on low, let it simmer a little, maybe the next 2 minutes, then turn it off. So guys, just check it out. You know, gonna be a pretty awesome dish, pretty simple. I mean, you guys can try it. If you guys has not subscribed as yet, subscribe to the channel. You know, David Adventure. Share to a friend and family. You know, this is a good idea for cooking fish. The way how I take the bone out of the fish is good for stuffing the fish. You know, you're trying to stuff it. It's a good way to do it. But it's better to have a scissors, like when you use a knife and cut it out. A scissors to cut the bones at the end, the tail end, and the head, up to the head part. It's better to have a scissors to do it. Don't try the knife because it might hurt yourself, you know. But as I say, guys, just keep watching the channel, keep sharing. Love you all. Blessings. All right, guys. So right now I can start smelling them. Pretty decent, pretty awesome. So I'm gonna take out one and test it and let you guys see what happening. I'm gonna do a test run on one of these. You know, just to make sure everything is good. Oh my god, look at that. Yeah, ready. Oh my god, this is ready. Doesn't want to cook anymore. I'm gonna stop the oven. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at that. Oh, flesh is falling off the meat. Oh my god, this is so perfect. Look at that steam. Mm. Oh my god, look at that. Beautiful. Those cabbage stuff, those fish, rice. Oh my god, it's so lovely. Alright, guys, so as usual, you know I always give a test run, you know. Oh, the cabbage is so flavored with those jerk seasoning, those seasoning I put it in. It's so good. Mm. Fish, oh, so soft. Mm. The flavor is so bursting, guys. You guys should try this. Mm. Mm. As usual, guys, continue watching, subscribing to the channel.